At this point, we all know the Saturday and Outside music video. Submarine full of people, including 9 fake bishops. Tyler and Josh are on board. Trash the Dragon comes along with glowing yellow eyes, crashes into the sub. Tyler and Josh escape. Cut to the Outside music video to where we see Trash the Dragon swimming through the water, and we also see a bishop with the same glowing yellow eyes. This is confirmed to be Keons by Mark from Real Bear Media, controlling Trash the Dragon using Ned Horn magic, and the other bishops come along, murder Keons to death, go into the Outside music video proper. Of course, there are many things that we can talk about, but I just want to focus on one aspect, which is Keons today. Why did Keons control Trash and crash into the sub? Why did the bishops murder Keons? Because there is actually some debate about this, and I like bringing this discussion to the forefront. I'm just going to give you what I have seen on the 21 Pilots Discord and just the YouTube comment section, and just like the whole entire internet, as well as some ideas I have thought of, because I think it's an interesting topic to talk about. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well, and hope it continues to go well. This is Keons, and why was Keons murdered? There are 3 main camps with this theory. Maybe others, but we are going to focus on 3 paths. Keons is evil. Keons is crazy. Keons is good. We're going to start off with Keons is evil because we always start off with the bad news first, because the good news will always be there in the end. So, the structure of the Keons is evil kind of goes by the following. Keons was controlling Trash to get rid of Tyler and Josh by any means necessary. The sub was a complete diversion where it would not make that much of a scene. It's isolated in the water. No one's going to find it because dead men tell no tales, as the pirates say. Oh, singing sea shanties at the bottom of the ocean, how I would love to do so. But Keons controlled Trash to crash into the sub, not caring about any collateral damage, not caring that Dima's lease is on board. As long as Tyler and Josh are out of the picture, that's all Dima wants, because then they can be looking at the Bandidos and say, yeah, where are your leaders now? Huh? We got rid of them. Come back to Dima. You'll be fine. I promise. Vialism. Yay. So, and then, and there are other ways this goes about. There are theories that say that they will then control the bodies of Tyler and Josh at the bottom of the ocean using Ned's horns if they have more than one pair, and to be used for more propaganda purposes, whether that be to lure the Bandidos back into Dima, and or just keep being used as cadavered puppets like we see in the bodies of Dan and Sally at the live stream experience. How do they get back to the top of the ocean? I see theories that say by rope, by fishing, by Trash the Dragon bringing their bodies at the top of the ocean. I don't know. But basically the reason why Keons is killed in the Outside is because Tyler and Josh are still alive. Where we cut to in the Outside is Keons still hunting for Tyler and Josh's body at the very bottom of the ocean, just looking around. Where can they be? And Bishop's like, it's clear that they have escaped. Murdered to death, stabbed in the back. And the reason for the evil theory is that Keons and every other bishop represents bad mental health. Dima as a whole represents mental health, and you have each bishop representing some aspect of mental health, whether that be fear, loss, loneliness, anxiety, depression, doubt, growing up, whatever it is. That's what the bishops represent. So fundamentally, they can never be good because there will always be death, there will always be fear, always be doubt. All of these issues are still persistent, and many people out there deal with these issues. And if you deal with any of these issues right now, let me tell you, you are not alone. You are loved, and I am proud of you. I appreciate you so much. Never forget that. I will always love you. I'm always proud of you, and there is help out there if you need. Do not be afraid to talk about it. Do not be afraid to speak up, because you matter. Your life matters. You matter so much. You got this. I believe in you. Segue back into this. So each bishop represents something, and fundamentally people who deal with mental health issues, it always finds a way to come back in some form, which sucks. Again, go talk to someone, please. Please, please, please. And that's why a lot of people cite the Keons is evil. And fair enough. But now we'll segue into something more humorous, which is that Keons... Oh, so segue back. I don't know if I said this, but Keons failed. And that's why they murdered Keons to death. Segue back into the middle section, which is Keons just finally snapped. So, Clancy's journal, the very first one, the very last paragraph, describes Keons as the benevolent bishop, that everyone is proud to be a part of his district, and they've heard the rumors and the mumblings that every other bishop, all 8 of them, were very rough, very ruthless, and very aggressive, and that no one was happy in the district. But hey, everyone in Keons' district loved Keons. Keons was the nice one, so maybe... the structure is that Keons has had enough. Keons has finally snapped. He's like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of the killing. I'm tired of the vialism, this sacrificing, the unnatural death we make our citizens go through, and I'm gonna go out swinging. The bishops will never let me leave, so I'm gonna cause as much damage as possible on my way out. Today's the national assemblage of the glorified. I'm gonna control a creature at the bottom of the ocean and crash it into the submarine. Don't care who's on board. I just want them. I just want out. I just want out. They're gonna get me out here. So, Keons runs down the bottom of the church and takes Ned's horns and then crashes trash into the sub. And Keons is just swimming at the bottom of the ocean. We're cutting the outside, and all the other bishops are like, Keons, what'd you do, man? And maybe this has been a couple of days, and the sub is supposed to be back by now, and they're just like, Keons? Oh, you have the horns. Maybe that's why the others aren't back. Murdered to death. And so nothing was ever intentional, and then they just see, oh, the Keons comes back to life and was being controlled by someone. Maybe they don't know if it's Tyler or Josh. They just know someone took control of the body of Keons, because they don't necessarily know that Tyler and Josh survived. Now we move into the final route, which is the Keons is actually good, and Keons was a turncoat route. So the structure for Keons is good is kind of like the Keons went rogue away, where Keons is just tired of the vialism, tired of this, because Keons is the good bishop out of the 9. Yes, he's still a bishop. He still represents some characteristic of mental health, but sometimes to stay alive, you gotta kill your mind. So Keons sacrificed himself to save Tyler and Josh, to where the people on the sub are the elite edema. These are the people who have given in to vialism, and Keons is like, they don't got souls. They committed to us. They're technically bad people. You're free, Tyler and Josh. Go on, my pets. And then the Volksoi, Keons murdered to death. Tyler uses the body to start a revolution inside of Dima, to where, again, the main argument I see people use is sometimes to stay alive, you gotta kill your mind, directly from migraine. We know migraine, I guess, is 21 Pilots canon now, because Volksoi translates to the Island of Violence. We hear the migraine instrumental within the Outside music video. So, Keons possibly being the Bishop of Death, because heavy dirty soul, can you save my heavy dirty soul and choke on smoke? Keons dies as intended, and maybe this is part of a master plan organized by Josh, the Torchbearer. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna say Tyler is Clancy and Josh is the Torchbearer. Yes, we can argue the fact that they are separate people all day, but for the sake of this, we're just gonna lump them together. just for simplicity. So, in the very last Clancy journal we get, it literally ends with, how could any of this have been planned? And then the journal before that, I must keep up with the torch bearer. How does Josh even get to Dima in the first place? Josh wasn't there during the live stream experience because the carver just calls him out. It's like, hey, where are you, Josh? Where are you, you stupid idiot? Why don't you come to Dima? Come back here. And Josh makes his way to Dima. Maybe he talks to Keons. They organize this plan where Keons is like, hey, you know what? I'm sold. I don't like this. So, and you guys are for the good. So I'm going to sacrifice myself and we'll go from there. Because like I said, sometimes to stay alive, you gotta kill your mind. And as time moves on, maybe people overcome fear. They overcome the fear of death. They overcome loss. They manage to eliminate some aspect about their mental health. Again, there are things that will never go away. We all have scars that are deep inside of us. But if you're able to manage to live with one of these scars, then you've overcame it. And there's no need for a bishop to represent that anymore. And of course, the reason why Keons would be killed in this scenario is that Keons saved Tyler and Josh. And again, with the crazy theory, the bishops may not know that Tyler and Josh are still alive. They just know someone has horns that control Keons' body now that Keons is dead. That's all they know. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, because I would love to have a discussion on this. Maybe make a part 2 of your guys' ideas. Why does Keons die? Why the bishops murder Keons? Why did Keons control trash? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Come to the JLAndersonMusic Discord server. Type it in the theory chat we have in there. Email me at gooddaytop21@gmail.com. Yes, I do read those emails and I just never respond because my life is crazy. Tag me in theories on Twitter. And like I said, would love to make a part 2. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go edit this video because it is 1:30 in the morning. How did that happen? One of my bishops is asleep. But anyway, guys, I'm going to edit this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the Justice for Cyban. So I will see you guys later. Goodbye, and more importantly, have a good day. Remember, you can always talk to someone. You're not alone. See you guys later. Have a good day. Love you.